Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks ever so much for tuning in to watch this latest IDL at Home League match. The players are just warming up at the moment. You can see Michael Fleet on your screen and Jamie Loader as well. We're not starting yet, so they're just warming up, and I'm just testing to make sure the connection is working, which it seems to be, touch wood. Hopefully no technical issues, and the good news is we can bring you a split screen, which is always a bit of a treat, a bit tricky to manage, but always well worth it. So thank you ever so much for tuning in once again. Stay with us, and we'll get the players underway in the next minute or so. Thank you again. Okay, guys, have 6, and then we will start. Good luck. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you ever so much for watching once again. Hello to JJB18, who's cheering on Michael Fleet, and Corey Hilton, who's cheering on Michael Fleet as well. Thank you for joining us this evening.
Yeah, go on then, mate. Down to you. Good luck, yeah.
Go on, mate.
Just bear with me, because it does take a while to get into this.
125.
That's a lovely start from Fleet, who is the league leader in the third division. This is a third division match, and it's first versus second. Early days in the league, of course.
100.
But a very good match in store, we think.
36.
And it'll certainly be Fleet's biggest challenge so far of this season, you would think. But he is 4 wins from 4, so he's in good form. Loader is 3 wins from 3.
85.
And perhaps poetically, it is 7 years. 7 years, can you believe it? 7 years to the day
69.
that Jamie Loader hit a 9 dart leg in the individual darts league. It is the only time it has ever happened in the IDL league. It's become pretty close in the IDL at home league. Martin Lukeman has done
41.
has done pretty well in getting close to that, but yes, a fantastic achievement that Loader achieved
47.
7 years ago, and we do like to mention it every time he's on the stream. 3rd or 4th time now on the stream, so should be comfortable with the setup. A new experience for Fleet, of course.
41.
So that's another challenge that he faces.
91.
And it's Fleet who's down to a finish first.
40.
And 6 darts from here for Fleet to get his first leg on the board. And that'll settle him down, of course. Always
85.
a bit tricky in the early stages. Nice last dart there. Sets up 48 upon his return. 48 after 18 darts. Not a bad start whatsoever.
Uh, 80.
Nice last dart from Loader. Just reminds Fleet that he's there. Tops then for the opening leg.
8 score.
Well, this will be a steal Loader has a rich history on the stream of taking out very large checkouts, and I think that first one is in. So he does want tops now, and this will be quite the steal.
74.
Wasn't a million miles away. Fleet will be relieved. He has this opportunity at tops. Switches down to
24.
down the bottom of the board. Not what he would have hoped for, but Loader here wants double 10. Needs to make the adjustment.
Yeah, 40 and 3.
And he does make the adjustment very well. And a break of throw, early stages of this match, that'll settle him down. And just read out how they've done so far this season. Loader's got an 8-3, an 8-4 and an 8-5 win so far. They came over John Campbell, James Taylor, Ian Hartnett.
60.
Michael Fleet's victories, very comprehensive really. 2 8-3s over Charlie Smee and John Campbell.
41.
8-1 win over Ian Hartnett again.
55.
And an 8-2 victory over Adam Pope. And he averaged 65 in that match. So it just gives you an idea about the level that they're playing at.
134.
Lovely darts from Loader. Loader just trying to recapture that form from a couple of years ago.
100.
And playing in leagues like the IDL at Home League certainly helps that, doesn't it? And as always, more information about the individual darts league. These are great darts from Loader.
140.
134 followed by a 140. Early pressure is on Fleet here. This is a nice response, although I think he's just drifted into the 1. Will he switch? I think he will.
62.
Just trying to get over the top of those two. Couldn't quite manage it. So 6 darts from here for Loader from 156. And that was on, wasn't it? But, as I say, he does
100.
have a great reputation for being able to take these out. Big out shots. He's on 56 after 15 darts.
43.
Hard to live with, and he's got plenty of time in which to take that out. The average 72 at the moment.
Oh dear. 35.
Yep, so 3 you would think for double 16 to tidy up.
24. 31 scored.
Well, he will be back. Wasn't crucial at this point. Might be under a bit of pressure from Fleet here if he can find a treble, which he can't do. Loader will hope to tidy this up and double his lead. Wants double 4. Double 2.
Yeah, 25 and 3.
And gets it with a 21 dart leg. Holds his throw. The break is only as good as if you hold. And he has done that. So 2-0 the way of Loader.
100.
Third division clash. So it's in the middle of all the divisions that are in the IDL at Home League. Goes from Premier down to 7, which is what I'm in.
81.
And it is for all abilities. Ranges from those that will be going to Q School in a couple of weeks' time.
45.
Right down to beginners. And those that try hard, like myself. So, yes, do Google us. theidl.co.uk.
81.
And you can find us on Facebook, IDL Darts, and Twitter as well.
31.
Yes, do leave a comment in the chat and we'll be able to read you out, a shout out.
28.
Hello to Alex Wilson, Sam Weaver,
99.
and Adam George as well. Great to have you with us on this Friday evening. Loader just bringing himself back into contention here. Fleet's
45.
just with a slender advantage. And just a shout out to our league organiser, Paul Butler. He had a 180 today. This could be a 180 here.
121.
Great darts from Loader. He is down to finish first. More pressure on Fleet in the early stages of this match. First to 8 legs, remember, will take the win. So it's a long format.
40.
And did that 1-2-1 just put a bit of extra pressure on Fleet's shoulders because Loader's on 109. Only one treble needed. Can't be done now.
Great darts.
And Loader just telling himself off.
Even better darts. 10.
And that could just give a bit of a reprieve to Fleet. That's a lovely second dart. So he'll look to set this up.
95.
Leaves himself well placed if this doesn't go. This is a break opportunity. Still on. Treble 18 maybe. Yeah, he'll just look to leave tops now.
59.
Which he does do, but this is a relatively straightforward 2-dart combination because it's tops for Fleet to get his first leg on the board, which he does do, so that's very good. And that will settle him down. Hold of throw, leg on the board, and now he's got a foothold in this match. Averages 66, plays 63. Oh yes, our league organiser, Paul Butler, and my producer as well, hit a 180 earlier on today in the 7th division, which I'm in.
60.
And, he did go on to add the caveats that it was in defeat. But no, fantastic league.
95.
And Paul does a fantastic job for so many players in this league, and what with society the way that it is, it's great to have things to do. And darting opportunities.
121. Oh, sorry, check. 123.
Nice visit from Loader. Seems to have found his rhythm, as has Fleet.
Yeah, 85.
Both finding the treble with regularity. And both playing on a Blade 5. Very popular board.
83.
Can't think of the last time we had a different manufacturer of board on the stream. It would be interesting to see what future streams may have.
101.
Well, tons a ton. And very even going in this leg. They've both scored well. Loader under a bit of pressure on his throw here.
45.
Is that a slight opening for Fleet? Loader not on a finish. And Fleet will be after this visit.
83.
Disappointed with his last dart, but he is down to 137 after 12. Both averaging in the high 60s. This is a real treat.
94.
Loader down to a 2-darter. This is on treble 20, you would think. 80 left. Just look to set this up now. I think that's straight into the 5.
Nice.
Oh, he's recovered really well there.
57, 62, 113.
It's
Yep.
24 left, it's 103.
24 left, sorry, yeah. At the treble 7.
Right, okay.
Both players helping each other out there. That's good. So Fleet has 24 if he gets the opportunity at it. Loader tried to go
56.
double. Does leave himself tops if he comes back. Double 7 for Fleet, just straight into the double 5.
And scored.
Well, could have been an 18 dart leg for Fleet, but Loader will look to finish this off here. Hold his throw, needs to adjust.
Yeah, 43.
And does do. I think that, if I'm right in saying, I think that's the third leg. Obviously, this is the third leg he's won, but I think on all 3, it's been the last dart in hand that he's taken out the double. That's nice, I think.
83.
I thought we had a double treble visit there, Fleet, but Loader restores his 2-leg lead here, and
85.
it's a very competitive game indeed.
Oh, 16.
Yes, so we are hoping to bring coverage of
95.
at least one game from every division before finals night, which is in March. So if you are from Division 1 or 2B or any other division that we haven't covered so far, we will be offering you that opportunity. And just get in contact with Paul Butler.
9.
And we will hope to slot you in on the stream, as we want to spread it around as much as we can. Fleet looking good here.
95.
Is on his throw. Fleet will have to try and break the Loader throw if he's to get back on level terms.
98.
Loader's been very, very strong on his throw so far in this match. That one break of throw in the opening leg,
It's 85.
just proving to be the difference. But both players finding the treble on a number of occasions.
84.
84, not quite enough to get him down to a finish. Fleet has 67 left. Doesn't have to go the bullseye route, but will probably go for treble 17 anyway, I would imagine, because it will leave double 8. Will he go for it?
Oh, my feet. 92.
He doesn't. He was trying to just set up the double, but strayed into the 15s, but he will be back for 35 to tidy up.
28.
Loader can't quite apply the pressure he was hoping for. So double 16 for Fleet for 21 dart leg.
19.
Well, he'll be confident that he'll be coming back, but Loader's hit some very big finishes on this stream before, so anything is possible, but it can't be done now. So Fleet will be back to
100.
try and reduce the deficit to 1 leg once again. Needs to make the adjustment over to the right It's too much. Double four.
8.
And now suddenly this is an opening, and that ton from Loader has carved himself that opportunity. And he wants tops. Nearly hit the treble, but tops needed.
52 and 2.
Very good. Very good finish indeed. And another break of throw. 4-1 now the advantage in favour of Jamie. Very strong. Very, very strong. And both players playing really well. 65 average, places 67.
100.
And it's because the scoring has been really impressive from both of them. There's just been a few doubles
31.
which have proved the difference in favour of Loader.
Forty-three.
Now a draw is possible in this match because 7-all is the draw.
60.
So it is possible that both players will still be undefeated in their campaigns so far, if that is the case, if it does go to 7-all.
60.
But Loader certainly looking stronger of the two ever so slightly at the moment.
58.
Uh, 46.
Well, it's gone a bit quiet in terms of the scoring. It's been very, very strong up until this point, but just the ton and the one treble
60.
between the two players from Jamie Loader in the opening throw. Just as I say that, Loader does find his range once again,
100.
and he will get down to a finish first. Still no treble for Fleet, needs to find one.
43.
Well, 6 starts from here for Loader to bag his 5th leg of the evening.
$38.
Do subscribe while you're here. Great to have you on
16.
to tell you about future streams and also live events when they do return later in the year. We of course have our fingers crossed for that.
21, 24 scored.
Loader down to 90, but 2 fairly low scoring visits in succession.
38. Sorry, 48.
But still time on Loader's side here to really solidify his lead. Doesn't have to go the bull route here, which would be the 220s, which he doesn't do.
37.
Creeping closer to a double. Fleet hoping to
25.
apply some pressure. Does get down to a finish. So an outside chance if this doesn't go. Wants tops. He's been deadly on this so far. That's a lovely marker. You would think he can barrel in off that.
23.
Just to the left of where he wanted. And the 160 doesn't go for Fleet, so
100.
a nice ton does put the pressure on Loader here, who will be disappointed that he hasn't been able to take this out, but that's a good marker.
15 scored.
Well, a good opportunity here for Fleet to break back.
Yeah, going into
And he does get there. He does get there. He plugged away. All seems lost in that leg for quite a long time, but Loader just faltered slightly in the setup. And Fleet took full advantage. So 4-2.
59.
Just the one break of throw that separates them now at this point. That will give Loader some confidence that being able to find the treble once again.
55.
Averages just dropped slightly after the very quick start from both players, but that's to be expected. Still very good standard, well into the 60s.
68.
And although no 180s, Jamie Loader's hit 9 tons and 1 ton plus.
44.
And Fleet has hit 6 tons. Best leg for Jamie Loader, 21 darts, and the best leg for Fleet was 23.
26. Break button.
Slight opening here for Fleet.
$43.
Loader can just sense that if he finds a treble,
41.
he will be able to put Fleet under some pressure, but can't find it. And the two of them are just struggling to find that scoring power.
42.
That they both very much had in the early stages of this contest. And are we watching a crucial passage of play here in this game?
140.
And from nowhere, really, that 140 from Loader, really well found. And Fleet is going to respond really well, I think, based on that first one.
98.
Lovely. Good thinking from him. Good darts from these two all of a sudden. It's amazing
40.
how it can go that way. Passages of not very much, and then suddenly rich pickings. 160 won't go, so Loader will be back for 96. Still a very crucial leg we're watching.
43.
Difference between 5-2 and 4-3 is huge. Double 18 for Loader.
96 and 2.
Wonderful stuff. 20 dart leg for Loader. Break of throw. And really, that 140 proved to be that turning point of that particular leg. And a great finish at the end of that 7th leg.
30.
But Fleet's been very consistent.
39.
And we'll plug away. I think I'm right in saying that that's 3 breaks of throw in a row, actually.
87.
So who can hold their throw next? Lovely second dart there from Fleet.
140.
Lovely third one. 140, his first of the match. Gets him right back into this leg and puts a bit of pressure on Loader as well. This is a nice response, both of them.
Right back at you. 140.
And 140 plays or 140. Fantastic. Great darts once again from these two. Great to see.
47.
Can't see 3 consecutive ones, but nice passage of play. And
It's got better than my 140 after 32.
yes, they followed up their 140s with a 47 and 32. And believe me, gentlemen, that's a lot more than what I would have scored. Well, I wouldn't have scored the 140 actually, but there we go.
110? No.
No,
130.
130. Yeah, very nice last dart as well. Good thinking. 195 left of 1 dart. You do go for the bullseye because the 25 would leave the big fish, but the bullseye is even better.
60.
So Fleet knows his way around the dartboard, and although the 145 won't go here, he's pretty well placed.
60.
Much better leg from these two. Loader looking for a big one, he can't. So Fleet will be back for an 85.
60.
And this will be to break the Loader throw once again. What a fascinating match this is. Bullseye for Fleet. He's already hit this.
60.
Yeah, it was a good attempt. Loader then so dangerous with these 2 dart combinations. 72 left. And wants to go for 2 treble 8. Sorry, not treble 18s, double 18s.
36.
Bigger target. You can certainly understand why you would go that route. Double 4 for Fleet.
Yeah,
And he does get there. 20 dart leg for him. Another break of throw. My goodness. Fleet is not going away here. And he's had 2 breaks of throw. 2 of the 3 legs that he's
60.
won. There's a shout out for the modern art in the background of Fleet's throw. I don't quite know
45.
what that is actually.
$41.
Well, Fleet, as we seem to say every leg, does need to hold his throw here
45.
quite desperately. And if he does do that, it'll be back on.
$45.
Well, not quite back on throw, but it'll certainly make things very interesting indeed. These are nice darts. I think that's just straight into the 5. Nice,
122.
nice recovery though. And that does put a bit of daylight between him and Loader here, as he seeks to try and hold his throw. Lovely second dart there from Loader.
81.
Even Stevens. This is the game we'd hoped for.
$83.
Both players really into the rhythm of it now, which is great. Fleet down to a finish first. On to 146 after 15. Loader needs a treble. Yes, finds one. So you would expect a ton here at least.
131.
Or 131, which is very good. He leaves Shanghai. Ooh, can't quite tell if that's in. I don't think it is, because otherwise he'd stay there.
59.
120 then for Loader for yet another break of throw in this match. Shanghai, very doable. We've seen Loader take this out before on the stream. Can't quite do it this time. He's just chastising himself.
28.
He knew that was a golden opportunity, and Fleet now does have an opportunity to hold his throw. And, well, strays into the 2. 85 left. And yes, it can't be done now. He's just kicking himself.
7. 7's good.
Yeah, I think he just panicked there slightly. 80 left if he gets the opportunity, because it's 92 for Loader. So options here. Will he go double 18? No, he doesn't.
52.
So he does leave himself tops if the 80 doesn't go. Tops then for Fleet to hold his throw.
40.
So close, so very close, right on the wires, really unlucky. But Loader has been so good on this double 10. He's also hit this one.
20.
Can't be done. Tops then for Fleet. Crucial times. Needs to tidy up now. Double 10.
Game in 3.
And he does get there. Clutch doubling. Took it out with his last dart in hand. And he does hold his throw. So we've seen a hold of throw, ladies and gentlemen, which is great. And the scoreline now has been cut back to 1 leg. Averages roughly the same. 64 places 62.
41.
Few points the advantage in favour of Loader. This game just has the feeling of 7-all, doesn't it?
60.
Just not much to choose between them. Loader still with that 1 break advantage.
60.
That opening leg suddenly proving to be crucial. Nice adjustment from Fleet.
66.
Yes, Loader's hit 10 tons to Fleet's 8. He has a 3 ton. Loader has 3 ton plus scores
80 floor.
to Fleet's 1. Both players have a 20 dart leg as their best.
45.
And 80 floor for Loader in his last visit.
$54.
Very close contest this. Nothing to choose between them.
$28.
And probably a new experience for both of them this season, to be in such a tight battle of this sort of level. Fleet hasn't really been challenged
47.
in his previous matches. Loader did have an 8-5 against Ian Hartnett.
41.
Well, slender advantage here for Loader. Crucial time of the match and of the leg. Trebles have gone missing for both of them.
59.
Again, does get down to a finish first. On to 160 after 18. Would have liked to have got there quicker. That's a nice first one from Fleet. Needs... He's just weighing up his options.
72.
So 6 darts from here for Loader. Can't be done in 3. Well placed for a treble, you would feel.
60.
Does get down to a ton. What pressure will he be under from Fleet? Can he find a treble?
59.
Just sense that he's frustrated that can't quite find the treble with the regularity that he found earlier on in this match. Ton very gettable for Loader. Will he go tops here? There's one of them.
60.
It's a good effort. It was a good effort. Yes, he's gone the double route a few times. That's the closest we've had. 130 won't go
85.
for Fleet. So tops then for Loader to hold his throw and restore his 2-leg lead. Needs to adjust from that one. Double 10.
20.
Missed opportunity, and suddenly Fleet has a chance to level this match up.
Same?
I think
Yeah,
so.
going in
Yes, he does. He does level it up. Wow. Great effort from Fleet. He was 4-1 down. And of those previous 5 legs, he has won 4 of them. He's battled away. And now we're all square. So remember, 7-all is the draw. Or it's the first to 8. So if you do get to 7 legs, you do guarantee yourself a point. Has the momentum swung Fleet's way?
180.
Wow, fantastic darts from him. Yes, I would say the answer is that the momentum has swung Fleet's way here. Loader now under a bit of pressure.
Good comeback. 26.
Well, we won't see the 9 darter.
11, even better.
After the Lord Mayor's.
Well, don't worry, Michael, it's still an 85 average for the leg. All joking aside, he'll know that this is a crucial part of the match.
180.
Oh, fantastic. Fantastic stuff. And just what Loader needed. Because he knows he's up against it here. With Fleet winning 4 of those last
41.
5 legs. And Loader has had chances, so he won't feel like he's being put through the ringer necessarily, but he will be frustrated, that's for sure. He's a
59.
embattled competitor, lots of county experience and stage experience with IDL, with the individual darts league on finals nights.
No, 84.
Frustrated because he couldn't leave a finish there. Loader could put him in a bit of trouble here.
40.
Again, he's frustrated that he can't, so both players knocking on the door of a finish, but couldn't quite do enough to leave them.
45.
Maximum each in this leg. Fleet down to 140 after 15 darts. What Loader wouldn't do for another maximum. That's not what he would have wanted with that first dart. He's getting frustrated.
26.
So 140 here for Fleet. It's just on the wire. Well placed, you would think, for a good score.
60.
Keeps them straight, so he's down to 80. 2 dart combo. Well, he couldn't, could he? Well, just hopes to fill it up at this point. Was hoping to leave the 1-3 to score 134.
58.
80 then for Fleet. This will be to take the lead in the match, which he hasn't done in this match so far. Double 5. Great first dart.
70.
Only 1 treble needed here for Loader if he's to break the Fleet throw. And he has got that treble. Wants tops.
72.
Great effort from him. But it is double 5 for Fleet to hold his throw. Great marker.
Game in 2.
And he does get there. It's not the easiest double 5. We see it time and again. And Fleet, from having trailed 4-1, leads 6-5. This is the first time in the match that he's led. And he goes within one leg of at least securing a point and 2 legs of victory.
100.
Averaging still just slightly less than Loader. 62 playing a 63. Averages
22.
play second fiddle to the scoreline, don't they? They're nice indicators, of course, but primarily the scoreline takes precedence, of course. Loader throwing straighter here.
41.
Nice switch from Fleet.
81.
Fairly even going in the early stages of this 12th leg. This does has the feeling of a 7-all.
64.
Always so frustrating when you hit treble 20 with the first dart and then hit 2 small big numbers afterwards.
60.
I just hit 3 small numbers myself. But Fleet about drifting by 40 points from Loader. That's a nice treble with his second dart.
80.
And clear daylight here between Loader and Fleet before these were thrown.
36.
Advantage Loader then to hold his throw. Level things up at 6-all. Just hoping to go over the top of that one. It's blocked him.
196. 181.
Yeah, 101 left.
52.
Down to finish first. Fleet quite wisely starting on the 18s.
42.
That does give you the opportunity to leave a finish from there. The 6 darts from here for Loader to level things up, and it'll just give him back some confidence. This is still on. He doesn't have to go for it.
There's the 64.
It is the 64. Treble 20 would be nice.
84.
And he leaves 80. Fleet just kicking himself here. He would have loved to have put a bit more pressure on at least the Loader throw, but Loader has plenty of time here to take this out and level things up again. It's going to be difficult to get round those two.
Yeah, 80. And
But he
3.
does. He does do so. That's a great dart. How on earth has he managed to get over the top of those two? Over the top and through, I think. 6-all. So, we've definitely got 2 legs of this match left. Remember, all 3 results are still possible at this point. The draw is 7-all. Or it's the first to 8. Lovely darts from Fleet.
140.
Yes, very nice. Well timed. Needed that. Be disappointed that he wasn't in contention there, really. There haven't been many of those legs where one or the other player has run away from the other.
100.
And that's a nice response from Loader. Crucial times.
60.
Thanks ever so much for watching this and joining us on this Friday night in this stream. Really is much appreciated.
60.
And we're being really treated, aren't we, between these two? We're very grateful to them for being able to set up the multi-cam. It's not easy.
40.
And and just does add to the viewing experience, which is always nice. Loader will surely switch here.
45.
Fleets with the slender advantage here. Nervy times,
40.
but 3 visits without a treble for Fleet. After that brilliant start, Loader similarly hasn't had a treble since his opening visit. Might not find one here either.
30.
Very nervy at this point. You can't blame them. They know what's at stake here.
41.
Fleet creeps ahead. 86 points, the advantage before these are thrown. Last 3 visits have been 40, 40 and 41.
27.
And Loader's last 3 visits have been 45, 30 and 27. So both frustrated. It will be Fleet that's down to a finish first.
Awful. 32.
148 after 18 darts. I don't think you would have predicted that after his 140 in the opening visit, but he's creeping ever closer to a double.
59.
And Fleet will get 6 darts from here because Loader can't leave a finish. What Fleet wouldn't do for a treble now. And I think that is one.
94.
It wasn't, but the 3rd dart definitely was. So he's well placed on 54, which he will be back for. Loader hoping to apply some pressure. Not the treble he would have wanted.
40.
So I thought that was treble 1, do apologise. 54 then for Fleet. Needs to tidy up. Now wants tops. For 7-6.
What is that?
I think it slipped out of his hand.
19 scored.
So 140. This will be some checkout for Loader. Just on the wire. It's not a million miles away. Fleet will be back then
40.
for that 35. It's double 8. Double 4. He's hit this before in this match.
31.
He can't take it out. Missed opportunities to guarantee himself a point here. Loader composes himself, knows that this is gettable, and it would be a break of throw. Just on the wire. Will he go tops, tops? He does. Wants another one. Oh,
60.
oh. And that's the 2nd time he's done that in this match. Very close. Very valiant effort from Loader.
Oh, wrong bed. No score.
No score for Fleet. So, Loader. More drama in this match, just when you think there couldn't be any more. Double top for Loader. Very, very closely fought this one. Wants to adjust. Double 10. Will it be last dart in hand again? It is. It is last dart in hand. How many times has he done that this match? Unbelievable. Break of throw. And suddenly the momentum has swung back Loader's way. And he will be throwing for this match. This is the last leg of this match. And what a treat it's been. And thank you ever so much for watching.
25.
Well, it's not what it's not what Loader would have wanted. Fleet can throw with a bit of freedom here and try and apply some pressure because the draw is still there for the taking.
13.
It's been so evenly fought between the two players. You can feel that they They both feel the tension, and it's the great thing about
100.
virtual darts. When it's played at its very best, it can replicate the closest we can to the real in-person sport,
95.
which we all hope will return very, very soon, of course. Both players there will be pleased that they found a treble with their visit.
60.
And again, there's not much to choose between them here. I sense that both may get an opportunity at a double here. It's just the way that kind of match
81.
has gone. Very closely fought, only 4 points the difference. And earlier on in the game, when we predicted that it would be a draw, or if we predicted that it would go down to the last leg at least, that's proved to be correct.
42. 42.
An opening for Fleet. Loader knows it, can only watch on. Great first start. Needs to back them up.
140.
And he does do. What a great time to get a 140. Third of the match. Advantage Fleet. Knows that a draw is still possible. You know, as a neutral watching this, I feel like a draw is possibly
44.
the result that befits both players really, and of the way that they've played.
30.
But anything can happen. Fleet is down to a finish first. 142 after 15. 88 points away. Loader will hope to apply the pressure.
85.
And he does do. 3 points the difference. Fleet looking to set this up.
97.
Does do with a brilliant last dart. 45 if the 145 doesn't go. Just on the wire. Just on the wire.
57.
All Loader can do is watch this, because it's double 16 for Fleet. And he does get there. He does get there. Fantastic dart from him.
Yeah.
A draw.
What
Yes.
it is.
A fair result,
reckon.
possibly. I'm just going to fade them down there. Thank you ever so much for watching. Absolutely, what a treat that match was. 7-all in the end. They both averaged, fairly consistently 60.93 the average for Fleet, and just over 62 for Loader. 13 tons, 3 ton pluses, and a 180 for Loader, and 8 tons, 3 ton pluses, and a 180 for Fleet. Both players had 20 dart legs as their best effort. Thanks for watching. Do subscribe while you're here, and our next stream will be on Monday at 9 o'clock, and I don't know what division that will be, hopefully 1 or 2B, but thank you once again.